Hi everyone, we're now into Aries season, so I hope you're all feeling the fire ignite within. Here is my weekly forecast for all zodiac placements. Capricorn. Balance your ambition with patience. The week beginning March 23rd brings a moment of reckoning for Capricorn placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Judgment, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. The Judgment is a call to awakening. A moment of reckoning, where you hear an inner calling and are asked to rise to a new level of awareness. The Knight of Swords brings swift action and mental clarity, pushing you to take decisive steps. And the Six of Swords highlights transition, indicating moving from turbulence to calmer waters. A mental or emotional shift. The Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune all gathering in Aries brings a powerful turning point, igniting your drive, ambition, and need for structure. Mars in Pisces adds a subtle, intuitive undercurrent. Your disciplined approach meets creative flow. This week, you may feel called to rebirth an old dream or step boldly into a new role. Your persistence is key, but so is balance. Overall, this week invites you to listen deeply for purpose, urging you to act with confidence. You are reminded that even if it feels turbulent, you are moving towards peace. Balance your ambition with patience. Ground yourself in your daily practice and trust that each bold step is part of a larger, purposeful journey. Aquarius. Take one grounded step at a time. The week beginning March 23rd brings a necessary release of old wounds for Aquarius placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. The Three of Swords signals a period of heartache, a necessary release of old wounds. The Ace of Pentacles symbolizes a new financial or career beginning, a seed of potential waiting to grow. And the Two of Pentacles reminds you of balance, juggling priorities, and staying adaptable. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you'll feel a spark of independence and innovation. Mars in Pisces invites you to slow down, ensuring that your visionary ideas stay grounded in daily effort. This week, you may experience a deep emotional release, but also a call to refine your skills. Balance big ideas with small, consistent steps. Overall, this week brings a dynamic tension between emotion and practicality. You're asked to acknowledge and release past pain, asking you to plant new seeds in your material world. You're reminded that you have the capacity to balance, even if it takes practice. Honor your feelings, but don't let them stall you. Take one grounded step at a time, and trust that your persistence will pay off, even as you process the emotional shifts. Pisces. Trust yourself. The week beginning March 23rd brings a call for balance for Pisces placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Nine of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Death card. The Nine of Pentacles symbolizes independence and enjoying the fruits of your efforts and feeling empowered in your achievements. The Justice card is a call for balance, fairness, and accountability, both with others and yourself. And the Death card signifies a profound ending and rebirth, an old phase making way for the new. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you'll feel a fire stirring beneath your ambition with intuition. Mars in Pisces amplifies your dreamlike focus, but it asks for trust. Stay grounded in small steps while staying open to change. Overall this week, you're called to balance practicality with surrender, allowing a new sense of abundance to emerge. It's a week to celebrate your independence, reminding you to stay aligned with truth, bringing a deep rebirth. Trust yourself. This is a time to let go of outdated structures and embrace a wiser, more empowered version of yourself. Stay steady, stay hopeful. Big transformations await. Aries. Stay steady. The week beginning March 23rd brings a sense of purpose for Aries placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Four of Wands, the Justice card, and the Death card. The Four of Wands symbolizes a celebration of stability, home, and a milestone reached. The Justice card calls for balance, truth, and alignment. Act with fairness and clarity. And the Death card highlights a profound transformation, an old cycle closing to give rise to a new one. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune gathering in your sign, you may feel a surge of confidence. Your drive meets a sense of purpose. Mars in Pisces gives you a subtle, creative edge. Your actions have impact, but so do your dreams. Overall this week, a stable foundation is being built, but it asks you to embrace endings that free you for new beginnings. The Four of Wands shows a foundation of success. Pause and celebrate. Justice reminds you to stay true to your values, balancing ambition with integrity. The Death card signals a powerful rebirth. Release what no longer serves you, and trust that this ending is guiding you towards a new, more aligned beginning. Stay steady. Your ambition is strong, but the balance of truth and endings will lead you to a new, more purposeful chapter. Taurus. Let yourself feel deeply. The week beginning March 23rd brings emotional maturity for Taurus placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Death card, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups. The Death card symbolizes an ending, a cycle closing to open space for rebirth. The Four of Cups signals introspection, a pause where you may feel detached or dissatisfied. Don't rush it, just notice what is unfolding around you. And the King of Cups highlights emotional maturity, a calm mastery over your feelings, and a steady guiding presence. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you may feel a push to break free from old comforts, but Mars in Pisces asks for gentle patience. You're standing at the edge of a significant internal shift. This is a week to honor endings, even if they bring emotional withdrawal. Overall this week, stay open. Your stability lies in feeling your emotions fully, without judgment. The Death card invites you to release what no longer serves you. The Four of Cups asks you to embrace a reflective pause, and the King of Cups reminds you that emotional wisdom will guide you. Be patient. This is a week of quiet metamorphosis. Let yourself feel deeply, and trust that clarity will come once you've processed the shift. Gemini. Take that first step. The week beginning March 23rd brings imaginative flow for Gemini placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Emperor. The Three of Wands is a card of foresight, waiting for your ships to come in, knowing your plans are aligned with a bigger horizon. The Fool urges you to take a leap of faith, bringing a fresh start, full of trust and spontaneity. And the Emperor symbolizes structure, authority, and building a solid foundation. Your boldness now is guided by discipline. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you may feel a spark of adventure. Your dual nature is ready to take a risk. Mars in Pisces adds a gentle, imaginative flow, so you balance daring with a dreamer's heart. Overall this week, you stand at the edge of a vision. Trust your foresight and be ready to take that first leap towards the future. The Three of Wands asks you to dream big. The Fool invites you to take a risk with trust, and the Emperor reminds you to anchor your daring visions in a solid plan. Take that first step. Balance your bold vision with a steady hand. The future is calling, and it's time to answer with confidence. Cancer. Trust your intellect. The week beginning March 23rd brings leadership for Cancer placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the King of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. The King of Swords symbolizes intellectual power, truth, and leadership. Cut through confusion with logic. The Eight of Wands highlights rapid movement, communication, and swift progress. Things take off quickly. And the Emperor represents structure, authority, and long-term planning. Your decisive actions must be anchored in a stable framework. With Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you may feel a spark to assert yourself. Your intuition meets logic. Mars in Pisces gives a subtle emotional current, but your focus sharpens. Overall, this is a week to cut through confusion and act decisively. You're called to lead with intellect and balance, building a stable future from a place of reason. The King of Swords urges you to lead with clarity. The Eight of Wands pushes you towards quick action, and the Emperor grounds you in responsibility. Trust your intellect, but stay steady. Swift progress and long-term structure must go hand in hand. Leo. Be mindful of your need for control. The week beginning March 23rd brings a need for stability for Leo placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Five of Swords, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is a card of conflict. A need to step back from petty battles and choose your fights wisely. The Emperor symbolizes structure, leadership, and responsibility. Your power lies in disciplined action. And the Four of Pentacles signals a need for stability or a fear of loss. Don't cling on too tightly, but anchor yourself in security. With Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, your natural confidence rises, but Mars in Pisces asks you to watch your impulses. Not every battle is worth fighting. Overall this week, you might face a tense power dynamic. Stay aware of how you assert yourself, and don't let control become a trap. The Five of Swords warns against ego battles, the Emperor calls you to lead with wisdom, and the Four of Pentacles asks you to balance stability with flexibility. Assert yourself, but stay open to compromise. True leadership is found in balance, not force. Virgo. Trust that you're arriving. The week beginning March 23rd brings completion and integration for Virgo placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the World. The Ten of Pentacles represents long-term security, family wealth, and legacy. Your efforts pay off across generations. The Four of Wands is all about celebration of harmony, a milestone, a joyful foundation. And the World card symbolizes completion and integration. Your efforts come full circle, a chapter ends, and a new journey begins. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, your diligent effort finds a powerful momentum. Mars in Pisces softens your drive, inviting you to trust the big picture as you anchor daily routines. Overall, this week is rich, whether with legacy, financial, familial, or spiritual. You're not just reaching a milestone, you're stepping into a world of possibility. The Ten of Pentacles grounds you in long-term stability. The Four of Wands invites you to celebrate progress, and the World emphasizes a grand closure and integration. The World has come out for the second week in a row, reminding you that you are completing a cycle. Trust that you're arriving. This week, the World is yours to embrace, so step boldly, knowing you've come full circle and you are ready for the next chapter. Libra. Embrace small steps. The week beginning March 23rd brings a deeper calling for Libra placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Judgment, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. The Judgment is a call to awaken, a moment of reckoning, where you hear a deeper calling. The Page of Pentacles symbolizes a curious student, an eagerness to learn, whether it's a new financial or practical start. And the Page of Wands brings a spark of adventure, a creative leap, and a message to trust your inner fire. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you are balancing harmony with a spark of boldness. Mars in Pisces softens your edges, but this week you stand at a crossroads, listening deeply for your next step. Overall this week, the Judgment card urges you to listen to your calling, while the Page of Pentacles invites you to cultivate a new skill, and the Page of Wands coming out for the second week in a row reminds you that creative courage is your ally. This is a week to stay curious. Embrace small steps of learning, but don't lose sight of that bold spark. Your next adventure awaits, and you have the creative courage to walk it. Scorpio. Trust this moment. The week beginning March 23rd brings objective thinking for Scorpio placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Swords symbolizes clear, objective thinking, sharp communication, and independence. Use your intellect as your guide. The Ten of Pentacles is a legacy card, highlighting abundance and wealth, family stability, and a secure foundation. And the Ace of Wands brings a spark of inspiration, a new creative beginning, and an energy igniting a fresh venture. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you balance introspection with bold action. Mars in Pisces adds a creative flow. Overall this week, harness your intellect to ignite fresh beginnings. You're poised to plant a new seed of inspiration that will set long-term success in motion. Stay open to this spark of possibility. The Queen of Swords urges you to think and communicate with clarity. The Ten of Pentacles anchors you in long-term security, and the Ace of Wands is a reminder that a bold new spark is lighting your path. Trust this moment. Your clarity and inspiration are leading you towards lasting success, so take that first creative step with confidence. Sagittarius. Stay resilient. The week beginning March 23rd brings courage, patience, and compassion for Sagittarius placements. The cards drawn from the tarot are the Three of Wands, the Strength card, and the King of Cups. The Three of Wands is a card of foresight, waiting for your ships to come in, knowing your plans align with the bigger picture. The Strength card highlights inner courage, patience, and compassion. Your power lies in gentle perseverance. And the King of Cups is all about emotional mastery, balance, and mature compassion. Stay steady in your emotions and lead with calm authority. With the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Aries, you'll feel the pull of expansion. Your dreams are calling, and your adventurous spirit is ready. Mars in Pisces brings a gentle flow. Overall, this is a week to hold steady and trust your strength. Inner courage will guide you as you await your next opportunity. The Three of Wands asks you to trust your vision for the future. Strength reminds you that true power is steady and patient, and the King of Cups grounds you in emotional wisdom. Stay resilient. Your bold dreams and steady heart will lead you to the horizon, so keep your eyes forward and your courage strong.